So that moment that you finally decided like real estate's it. Actually, let's skip forward. Multifamily is it. Like you,
Hmm.
so because you mentioned you already decided real estate, but had had maybe some road bumps there. But multifamily is the vehicle that's going to get you from A to where you really want to be B.
Hmm.
What happened that got you to that moment? Was it circumstance? Was it just an evolution of things or a culmination of things?
I think a little bit of everything. My first deal in real estate was a mobile home park deal. I would have stayed with mobile home parks if that deal had succeeded, but I didn't have the education. I didn't have the skill set. And I partnered with somebody. The deal went sour. The next deal, I invested in a strip mall, mixed use building. And in the beginning of the Great Recession. So you can imagine how that went for a few
Yeah,
years, the pain of the commercial leases and all, investing in New York in a market that I didn't know. So in 2008, I said to myself, I own a fourplex. I love dealing with tenants, residents. I love that model of being able to provide a basic human need: food, clothing, and apartments. It's a basic human need. It
never
isn't.
going away.
It's huge demand right now. I was talking to my mom 20 minutes ago. She lives up in New York. She like, can you believe all these apartments they're building? They're going crazy. I said, Mom, you know nothing about demographics and you know nothing about how much supply there is not on the market. They need to continue to build because we are in an affordable housing shortage. They
Mm-hmm.
haven't built enough single family homes and people are renting. The demographics show that the millennials and the baby boomers tend to rent. Millennials are having kids later and baby boomers are downsizing, and renting is so affordable. And so here are the keys back after a year. You have all your amenities. You have a gym, you have a clubhouse, you have a dog park washing, you have car washing, you have a pool. Why would you buy a house if you're 30 years old and you're living? It'd be insane. So you can see the shift towards that. But for me, I just saw it as a way to provide a great service and to scale up and to do it part-time and to get that economies of scale. Our first deal was a 25 unit deal. So I was still working at the restaurant. Jake was doing his pharmaceutical sales. Our second deal 3 months after that was a 36 unit. So we have 60 units within the first 4 months of our first deal. I can see the writing on the wall and say, wow, one more big deal. And Jake, I'm ready to go off to the races, and you are too. So that was the idea behind multifamily. And really to drill it down for everybody out there who has a single family home portfolio, I'm not hating on it. My only issue with single family homes to scale is very difficult once you get into the 20, 25, 30 single family homes because they're all different. Hot water heaters in a different area. Grass cutting is different. You have 3 bedrooms on one, 2 bedrooms on another, different flooring, different cabinets. When you're buying a 25 unit apartment complex, all 25 units are the same. The maintenance man knows where all the hot water heaters are. The maintenance man knows what kind of sinks you're putting in. It's a much more scalable and controllable model. We're selling time. If you can turn a unit in 5 days as opposed to waiting 25 or 30 days, so much more efficient. And in multifamily, it does lend itself to being able to build a business. You're looking at it when you first start out as diamond mentality. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But when you start getting 60, 75 units, you can say to yourself, wow, here's the light at the end of the tunnel. I can start hiring people. I can get a full-time property manager, a full-time maintenance tech. And you have a couple of deals, a 25 unit, a 15 unit, and a 30 unit. You can combine those together. And all of a sudden, you've got full-time help. So for me, it was more of out of a necessity. I fell into it. I enjoyed it. But I'm like, how do I couldn't see myself flipping 2 or 3 homes a year while I have a full-time job, especially starting out swinging a hammer. That whole construction idea of that I couldn't do that, but I could see myself being a landlord and having 25 tenants under one roof.